What's up there guys, GarethWilliam414 here, and today I'm bringing you one of the most requested deck profiles on the channel. Today I'm bringing you Chazz Princeton's deck profile. Chazz is an absolutely amazing character. He's definitely one of my favourites from GX. He's just so many great comedy moments, and I think they built his character really well. Let me know your thoughts on Chazz in the in the comments below. So yeah, let's get down to the deck profile then. Don't forget to leave a like if you do like the deck profile, and if you'd like to see more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. So we're going to start with none other than the three Ojamas. So we've got Ojama Yellow, Ojama Green, and Ojama Black. On their own, well, they're not really that great of cards. Obviously, in the show, they were kind of like dual spirits, and yeah, they were just there to annoy Chazz. Yeah, he did build some strategy around them. There is some like magic. I think there's a trap card in here as well, which allows you to do some cool combos with them. But most of the time, they're just dead draws. Next up, he's got V Tiger Jet, W Wing Catapult, X Head Cannon, a very battered Y Dragon Head, and Z Metal Tank. Obviously they combine to make more ferocious kind of monsters. They combine, so the Union monsters, so you actually combine them rather than using polymerization, which is really, really handy. From the very first season, I think especially like that first duel against Jadian, we've got Chthonian Soldier. So it's a 4-star monster with 1,200 attack, 1,400 defense. Its effect is when this card is destroyed by your opponent's attacking monster and sent to the graveyard, inflict the battle damage you took from this battle to your opponent's life points as well, which is really, really cool. Then we've got Mefist the Infernal General. His stats are 5-star monster, 1,800 attack, 1,700 defense. When this card attacks with an attack that is higher than the defense of your opponent's position monster, inflict the difference as battle damage to your opponent's life points. So yeah, piercing there. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, select one card from your opponent's hand and randomly discard it, which is really cool. But you know, to tribute for a monster that's only got 1,800 attack, you know, kind of risky. Then we've got a copy of Reborn Zombie. Then we've got Mass Dragon, Flying Kamakiri #1. Then we've got Guyakugai, I think that's that right, Guyakugai Panda? I think that's how you pronounce it. Then we've got Infernal Incinerator and Despair from the Dark. These next few monsters were, I think, in Season 3, I believe. Chazz took Jaden on again. I think he was controlled this time. We have Pitch Dark Dragon and Dark Blade. Of course, Vorse Raider as well. His final monsters, as far as his normal deck goes, is we've got 2 copies of Armed Dragon level 3, 2 copies of Armed Dragon level 5, 1 copy of Armed Dragon level 7, and of course 1 copy of Armed Dragon level 10, which is awesome. I loved how he, when the level monsters were introduced, they're really, really cool. Okay, next up onto his spells then. So we start with Ojama Delta Hurricane. So these are a lot of spell cards that, you know, work with the Ojama combo, so to speak. So this card, you can only activate this card while Ojama Green, Ojama Yellow, and Ojama Black are face up on your side of the field. Destroy all cards on your opponent's side of the field. A really awesome card, but it's not one that not one that I think you're going to get off very often. Then we've got Ojama Magic. When this card is sent from the hand or the field to the graveyard, add one of each Ojama from your deck to your hand. Then we've got Ojama Muscle. Select one face-up Ojama King on the field. Destroy all monsters on the field that include Ojama in their card name, except the selected Ojama King. Increase the attack of the selected Ojama King by 1,000 points for each destroyed monster. Awesome. We've got Enchanted Fitting Room. Pay 800 life points, pick up 4 cards from the top of your deck and special summon the level 3 or lower normal monsters amongst the picking. So yeah, you're basically just bringing them to the field. Okay, next spell cards work with his level monsters. So we've got 2 copies of Level Up. Basically you send 1 face-up level monster you control to the graveyard, special summon 1 monster from your hand or deck that is listed in the sent monster's text, ignoring its summoning conditions. Then we've got a copy of Level Modulation. Your opponent draws 2 cards, special summon 1 monster from your graveyard that includes level in its name, ignoring the summoning conditions. The monster that was special summoned by this effect cannot attack, nor activate or apply its effect this turn. Then we've got a copy of Chthonian Alliance. Increase the attack of the equipped monster by 800 points for each other face-up monster on the field with the same name as the equipped monster. Then we've got a copy of Armed Charger. What this spell card does is you send one equipped spell card from your hand to the graveyard to activate this card. If the equipped monster destroys a monster as a result of battle, the controller of this equipped card can add one monster with the attack equal or less to the equipped monster from their graveyard to their hand. Here's a copy of Magical Mallet. What this card does is add any number of cards from your hand to the deck and shuffle it, then draw the same number of cards you added to the deck, which is really, really cool. The graveyard in the 4th dimension then, add 2 monsters in your graveyard that have level in their card name to your deck and then shuffle it. Then we've got Inferno, Reckless Summon, and I love the artwork on this card, it's really, really cool. So it's a quick play. Activate only when one monster with 1,500 or less attack is special summoned to your side of the field while your opponent controls a face-up monster. Special summon all cards with the same name as the summoned monster from your hand, deck and graveyard in face-up attack position. Your opponent selects one face-up monster they control and special summons all cards with the same name from their hand, deck and graveyard. Then we've got a copy of Fiend Sanctuary, Graceful Charity, Pot of Greed, Polymerization, and like Bastion's deck, Chazz also runs the combo of Ring of Defense. And of course, Ring of Destruction, which is the start of Chazz's trap cards. Okay, so we've got a copy of Ojama Trio. You special summon 3 Ojama tokens. No attack, 1000 defense, same as the Ojamas, in defense position to your opponent's side of the field. The tokens cannot be tributed for a tribute summon. When an Ojama token is destroyed, the controller of that token takes 300 points of damage. We've got a copy of Chthonian Polymer. You can only activate this card when your opponent fusion summons a fusion monster. Tribute one monster on your side of the field to take control of that fusion monster. We've also got a copy of Athenian Blast. You can only activate this card when a face-up monster on your side of the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard. Destroy one face-up monster with the lowest attack on the field and both players take damage equal to half of its attack. And we've got the Grave Enkindling. You can only activate this card when a monster on your side of the field is destroyed as a result of battle and sent to the graveyard. You and your opponent each select one monster from your graveyards and special summon them in defense position. Neither monster special summoned by this card's effect can change its battle position while it is face up on the field, except with a card effect. Chazz also runs 2 copies of Call of the Haunted, and that wraps up his trap cards. So let's move on to Chazz's extra deck. He's got quite a big extra deck, to be fair. It's not, well, I suppose about 6 cards. But to start them off, we've got the awesome Ojama Knight, and I really love the artwork on this card. It just looks so cool. So let's have a look. Ojama Knight then. 5-star monster. It's got 0 attack, 2,500 defense. You select up to 2 of your opponent's monster card zones. The selected zones cannot be used. The other Ojama fusion card we've got is Ojama King. 0 attack once again, 3,000 defense. Select up to 3 of your opponent's monster card zones. As long as this card remains face on the field, the selected zones cannot be used. So not much difference between the 2 of them. His next fusion monster is Darkblade the Dragon Knight, which obviously is Darkblade and Pitch Dark Dragon. Each time this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can select up to 3 monster cards from your opponent's graveyard and remove them from play. It's also got 2,200 attack, 1,500 defense. It's not a bad card. Then we've got the combination monsters. So we've got VW Tiger Catapult, 2,000 attack, 2,100 defense. The awesome XYZ Dragon Cannon, 2,800 attack, 2,600 defense. And finally, the monster. That is VW XYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon. A mouthful of a card, but 3,000 attack, 2,800 defense, which is really, really cool. But there we go, guys. That was my Chazz Princeton deck profile. My take on the deck anyway. Don't forget to leave a like on that if you did enjoy the video there. Don't forget to drop me a comment letting me know what you thought on the deck. And also, for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Question of the day. What was your favourite Chazz Princeton moment and why? Leave me your answers in the comment section below. I look forward to reading them and answering them as well. But till next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.